So it looks like YouTube is playing Fun with Funko Tag, and I'm it! Welcome to Teacup for One. My name is Matt, and I have 2 degrees. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I just found out that there's a new trend on YouTube, hashtag Fun with Funko Tag. This was started by a YouTube user Geeking Out with Melly Mel and then her affiliate friend, collaborator, code channel Lizzie in Disneyland, and it's an opportunity for Funko collectors to show off all their great fun Funkos. I'm not a hardcore Funko collector, but I'm a Funko enthusiast. Earlier this year I started a new hobby, which was Funko photography. I realized that I'd collected a ton of Funkos that were just being appreciated by me sitting on my shelf. So I decided to snap a few pictures of them, and then I realized that there is a whole online community of Funko photographers. So when I saw that Geeking Out with Melly Mel and Lizzie in Disneyland started this Fun with Funko Tag, I thought it would just be a really great opportunity for me to share my love of Funkos with everyone following me on YouTube, as well as share some of my Funko photography, and really just give some insights into all the different things that I love. Tag number 1, first of its name, the first Funko you bought. I don't actually have this little guy with me, he's in storage right now, but it is the flying monkey from The Wizard of Oz, whose official name, if you didn't know, is Nico. This is the first Funko that I bought back in 2013. Someone just gave me some birthday money and I wanted to buy something kind of kooky and special that I wouldn't normally invest money in. And then I just saw that the Wizard of Oz line of Funkos had come out. I love the flying monkeys, so I picked the little guy up and the rest is history. Looking back, I wish I got the rest of the Wizard of Oz collection. Could have paid off my student debt. Oh well. Next up, Fantastic Beasts. Show off a mythological creature. I'm not sure how mythological he is, but he is a creature. I have Frankenstein's monster. I got this at Fan Expo Canada last summer, 2019, and he's got a nifty little flower. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Next up, Formidable Fighter. Show off a superhero pop, and I think we can agree that there is no hero more super than Hercules. Who put the glad in Gladiator? Hercules. Fun fact, Hercules was voiced by the guy who played Josh Uwa in Friends. Next, fresh meat. Show off your newest pop, and that would be none other than Poe Dameron from the new Star Wars trilogy, as portrayed by Oscar Isaacs. Fun fact about Oscar Isaacs, he graduated from Juilliard, one of the many acting schools that would not take me. Next we have Fantabulous. Show off your most expensive pop. This is a newer acquisition. I got this while I was visiting Walt Disney World, none other than the Skyliner Funko Pop. Yep. So the Skyliners just opened at Walt Disney World last year. And who's riding it? But none other than Mickey Mouse. Okay, glide on over. Next, Fi Fo Fum. Show off your biggest pop. It's kind of a tie for biggest pop between the Mickey Skyliner and this one, but just to get as much variety in there as possible, we have Aladdin's First Wish. So, this is depicting a scene from Aladdin, even though I'm almost positive that this never happens in the movie Aladdin. I am almost even more positive that it's a scene from the TV show. So my new quarantine project is to just binge watch the entire Aladdin animated series and find when this actually happens. Or I could just rewatch Aladdin. Why not both? Next off we have From a Galaxy Far, Far Away. Show off a Star Wars or Disney Funko. I'm gonna bend the rules here. Well, not bend the rules. Ideally, I'd like to show you a Star Wars pop, but I just showed off Poe. So, I'm going to show you one that all of you have seen many times. It's Alice in a teacup. This is a Funko that I wanted for so long, and then when I went to Disney this past year, I knew that it was not really in circulation anymore, but then I lucked out because I found her at the Orlando outlets, the Disney Orlando outlets, for $25. Yeah, normally she would be like 40 or 50, like however much I paid for Mickey over there. So yeah, the official mascot of Teacup for One. Next we have Frightful Friends. This is a really interesting Funko because I personally think he looks scarier as a Funko Pop than he does in the film. Hades, Lord of the Underworld. As voiced by James Woods. Next up we have Finders Keepers show off a rare or obscure pop. We have the Audrey 2. When she came out, she was in such high demand. I remember it was my first year going to Fan Expo Canada, and my goal was to pick up an Audrey 2, and I found out from all the Funko vendors, from all the Funko booths, that all of their Audrey 2s sold out within like an hour. And then finally, a year later, I was able to find one, granted at a slightly inflated price. But she's mine now. Finally, we have Fan Zone show off a TV pop. And this one's really obscure and really nerdy, and I love her. Magica the Spell from original, and I guess new, DuckTales. Woo! Magica the Spell was actually in the original series, voiced by Julie Foray, who was also the voice of Lucifer the cat in Cinderella. Debatably, the best Disney cat. Alright everyone, that concludes tonight's episode of Teacup for One. If you liked seeing my Funkos and if you'd like to check out the rest of my Funko photography, please feel free to follow me on Instagram at YipChuck, and make sure you check out the channels for Geeking Out with Melly Mel and Lizzie in Disneyland, since they're the ones who started up this great fun game of #Fun with Funko Tag. And now that you've got a better idea of all the fun stuff that I love, theme parks, Disney, classic movies, musicals, cult movies, everything in between, please consider subscribing to my channel. It's super easy. All you need to do is click on my face, and you'll be the first to know when I upload videos about all this great nerdy stuff. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. Matt out. Go away.